Hi everyone, it is Nova and I am doing her 10-month puppy update. As you can see, she has grown. She's our little girl. She's a little princess, our joy, our little devil. We love her so much, and she's been doing so well. She has come such a long way since my first video with her not being able to handle her. She has grown out of a lot of her bad habits, but I think it's because of the consistent discipline we've always been implementing. Even though she doesn't listen half the time, they end up mimicking and copying a lot of things they see, and not disciplining is the worst thing because it's just like free range. They do whatever they want. It's like a spoiled child, and then you can't discipline them when you try. She knows right from wrong. She knows what makes us upset and what makes us happy. And it's because we constantly have made sure to do something, correct behavior that is unwanted, and praise for behavior that is wanted. And eventually, this probably happened recently within the last 2 months, we saw significant change. Especially the way she is around other dogs. There are two family friends who have dogs that she used to terrorize when she was younger, and now she's genuinely friends with them. She plays with them, she goes on hikes with them, and that activity actually helped form bonds between them. It helped so much, especially with my mom's boyfriend's dog, who is a white golden, and she's quite beta, and she's such a sweet girl. But Nova's very alpha and was constantly trying to stand on her back and trying to dominate her. And in photos, you'll see Nova have her paw over her, or her arm over her, or her paw on her paw. And even though Nova's paw is this small and Finley's paw is this large, like Nova would try and dominate her. They went on the first hike together just a few weeks ago, and I have never seen Nova so happy. She's a happy girl anyway, she's always happy, but I've never seen her this happy. She was completely in her element. She loved it so much more than the dog park. She likes the dog park and she enjoys socializing with other dogs, but going to Potomac Falls and in the woods, she was able to run off leash, follow us. She never strayed. She always came when she was called. She behaved herself more because we gave her the freedom. We won't give her the freedom when there's obviously cars around and we're on a road, but secluded forest, we know the tracks and the routes is different. Potomac Falls is huge and has a lot of different trails. That's it, tracks, routes, trails, and lots of people with their dogs go, and she'll socialize with dogs she sees in passing, but she always listens to us, and she has a natural radius of about 20 meters, so she never goes beyond 20 meters, and that's quite amazing. And it's as my mom's boyfriend was saying, he wishes that his dog had a natural radius, because not all dogs have it. Dogs either do or they don't. She'll just, like Finley will just go off, and she's gotten lost before and been gone for days, and they had to find her. But Nova always goes about 20 meters, never farther, 15, 20 meters, and she'll look back, and she'll make sure that we're there. And then if we're at the 20 meter mark, she will wait for us to come closer until we're close again, and then she can go up, and she comes with us. It's been really, really wonderful. She's so low maintenance in the way that she's become. She's very high maintenance sometimes, like when she wants to play, when she's all over the place, and she's really hyper and she doesn't let me work. But we have gotten her a pet sitter, and we found the pet sitter off of Rover. She also advertises on dogvacay.com. Dog Vacay is very good. It actually does background checks. I don't think Rover does that, but we found a lot of really nice sitters off Rover, and the one we chose only has her for half the day, so only for 4 hours, if that really. But her rates are really good, and she lives literally 3 minutes down the road. Like we live in the square with all the shops, and she literally lives on the other side of the square. So it's amazing. It's on my way to work, and she gets dropped off, and it's perfect. And I think since Nova's had a sitter, the sitter takes her to the park and then she'll go back to the sitter's house and she'll play and she'll sleep and she'll whatever. And by the time we get home, she's had someone that's taken her out, and she's had someone that's been with her for a couple of hours. So it's really good. And as well as that, she learns how to be on her own as well. So because she gets dropped off and there's a couple of hours before we get home. So it's been going really, really well. And I feel, people get fed up. There was one of my friends on Facebook who wrote this message like, oh my gosh, anyone know how to stop a dog from constantly barking and they won't stop and this and that. And I said, do you try and stop her while she's doing it? She goes, oh, I just got numb to it and I ignore it. And I'm thinking, that's the worst thing to do, is ignore it, because you're amplifying the situation. You are letting your dog get out of control. It's like a kid. If they're doing they have bad behavior, are you going to just ignore it? They're just going to continue with that behavior. So I'm like, the best time to do it is when they are in that zone. They're barking, they're in that zone, and you immediately stop them, do something to distract them, nudge their neck, kind of jolt them a bit, get their attention somehow. No, out of the zone. And constant repetition, constant correction does wonders, because you think it's not doing anything, but months and months go by and you still maintain that. Eventually they realize, they just wake up and they eventually realize, yeah, that's wrong, and the behavior starts diminishing until nothing. And I can't stress the importance of socialization, exercise. It's so good for the well-being, the mental health. They go nuts sitting at home all the time. Dogs can develop a whole bunch of stress-induced negative behaviors. We all can. Humans can. It's no one likes to be in no one likes to be in solitude. All day. You gotta think you're probably at work between 8 and 11 hours a day, and she was like that for the first month or two before I realized we could find a sitter. And she'd be so unbelievably hyper when we got home, because I'd take her out for a walk, which helped a bit, but it's nice that she's not alone that entire time. It's not, even though people can say, oh yeah, the dogs get used to it and this and that, but it's not nice, and you do feel bad. And it's good if you can get a sitter, and that money is well spent if your dog has a companion throughout the day, or other dogs to play with, or someone there to take them out. Like, her sitter goes to the park for an hour or two and lets her just run crazy off leash in an enclosed park, and that's really great. We've changed the food. It's always good to try new food, see what works. She's never had like a soft poop problem, especially when we first got her. Her kibble we found to be very too high in protein, and she was just having explosive diarrhea. But we had to see, but we put her on chicken and rice, like we put the boys on chicken and rice for the first 6 months, and then we weaned her off into kibble. You got to do that slowly. You got to introduce kibble with the chicken and rice, and then it's less chicken and rice, more kibble, until it's no kibble, and then you introduce can as well. So she's on Merrick right now, and it's amazing. I can't recommend it enough. We were about to put her on Farmer's Dog, which is also looks amazing. It's freshly made food, but it is like $26 a week, and a lot of that goes to her pet sitting. So we tried to give Can one more try, and we saw Merrick, and it worked wonders. So she's very happy on that. Her poop's amazing, as I've said, and I will put some of my vlogging videos about her food. I videoed what I fed her. Some people have been asking me what I feed her and how much I feed her. And it's a strict portion twice a day, AM and PM. She eats around 7 o'clock, 6:30 AM, and then 6:30, 7 PM. Those are her two eating times. And she gets snacks in between, and, but she's genuinely a very good girl. And I can't stress enough to you guys, it's all about repetition. She used to argue with me. She used to yell back. She barely does that anymore. I mean, she's very stubborn, and sometimes she won't listen. She's still a puppy. She's still a kid. And she's going to act like that. But overall, her behavior has improved so much, so much. And it's really nice to be able to see her genuinely make friends, because before it's like no one wanted to be her friend. But now she's made friends, and it's lovely. So I'll post some pictures and videos at the end of this video, and if you have any questions about knowing that. Hi everyone, this is going to be a 10-month update. Nova's birthday is at the end of May, May 28th. So it's been about 10 months, and I just want to show you the food that we've put her on, and it's just amazing. And they're all kinds of really cool ingredients, and it's by a company called Merrick, and they've got really good reviews online. And Nova, not only she's a bit picky, she can have kind of soft diarrhea now and then, and we had our Nature's recipe, which is okay, but not all the time. It's Whole Earth we still have yet to try. But we tried a bunch of Merrick, and we tried about 6 flavors, and she loved most of them. She didn't like puppy, what was it called? Puppy meal or something. But she liked the rest of them. She loved turducken. She loved wingerling, so we got her 2 of those. Wingerling's right there, and they have actual whole chicken wings. So the bone's there, but it's the marrow kind, so it just crumbles into little bits, and it's really good for her. And she just loved it. It's got whole chicken wings, sweet potatoes, carrots, peas, red delicious apples. It's grain-free, it's all natural, it's real whole foods, local grows. It's great. She absolutely loves this stuff. So we got her a whole bunch of different kinds of recipes, and her poop has been amazing. Just the right consistency. I know somebody thinks that's gross, but puppy parenting, you know, the poop is very important, an indicator of the health. So we know she loves wingerling. We know all the Merrick brands give her really good poop, so we got a whole bunch today. Everything she tries new, we only get 1 can because she may not like it. Like, she didn't like Puppy Plate. Yeah, it was called Puppy Plate. Maybe it's because she thinks she's a big girl, right? Where is she? She's right there. Say hi, Nova. And you like that, don't you? Yeah, it's your wingerling. She knows she loves her Merrick stuff. So you can see, really lovely recipes. So there's her wingerling. We have a new one, limited edition, called Sweet Hot Stew. It's got chicken, sweet potatoes, and apples. They've got seasonal recipes. We've got Smothered Comfort, real chicken thighs, carrots, sweet potatoes, red delicious apples. We've got Easter Brunch, which is also limited edition, duck, chicken, and sweet potatoes in gravy. We've got another wingerling. She loves that. We've got chicken spice and everything nice. It's got chicken, lamb, peas, carrots, herbs and gravy. We've got wilderness blend, salmon, venison, buffalo, Yukon gold potatoes, carrots, golden delicious apples. Turducken, she loves turducken. Turkey duck chicken, sweet potatoes, carrots, green beans, Granny Smith apples. Cowboy cookout, beef, sweet potatoes, carrots, green beans, Granny Smith apples. Pappy's pot roast dinner. We've got big chunks of beef and hand-stuffed red jacket new potatoes, carrots and gravy. And we've got Thanksgiving Day dinner with turkey, sweet potatoes, carrots, green beans, Granny Smith apples. This is all really good for her, especially that most of the recipes have sweet potatoes and green beans and apples. So she's absolutely loving it and I highly recommend it. Are you ready for dinner? Are you ready for dinner? What do you do? What do you do when you want dinner, Nova? Hmm? Oh, is that your ball? This is wingling. We microwave it for about 15 seconds so it's not freezing cold, and it comes with whole chicken wings inside. And the bone, I'll show you what it does. The bone is safe because it completely breaks into little bits, and it's just the marrow left behind.
Honey, I don't think that's pretty.
And it all just breaks up and smushes. See, Mum, look at that. The bone just
It's so soft.
just disintegrates, yeah. And it's all marrow. It's not the other kind of bone, you know how. So it's really great. And she's getting the broth, everything in there. She's getting apples and the chunks of sweet potatoes, carrots, peas, and red delicious apples. It's amazing. And then we give her this much kibble. Not the whole thing, we usually put it to the first line. You hungry?
Oh yeah.
She loves her food. And we mix it all together. She's got a whole chicken wing in there. And it mix that really, really well. Sit. Good girl. Yummy? Is it good, Nova? She just loves it. Nova! She's too busy. And it's good to teach them from an early age not to be aggressive with their food, so I can literally just take her food and she's okay. Sit. Sit. Good girl. You can see that. You had your snack. This is my snack. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.